So, very good morning, all of you. Today, we are going to see what exactly the SAP is. It is okay and fine for the people who are working with the IT industry, but this video, especially for those students who are into colleges, and SAP is also looking after with the freshers students. So keeping in mind for my own students, I'm trying to make this video. So actually, before going for SAP technology, what we have to have a little bit of information regarding what is an ERP. ERP is a software that helps in businesses, irrespective of what kind of business you have. Actually, SAP ERP system started working for the manufacturing sector, and slowly and gradually it has evolved over the period of time in last 50 years. It started in 70s or 72. It has now find its place in almost all the multinational companies, irrespective of their domain, like it is into manufacturing, it is into airfields, it is into oil and natural gas, and so on. uh, so actually ERP stands for Enterprise Resource Planning, and it is used to customize software for the manufacturing industries. Like we know, in manufacturing industry, some products are produced, and based on this product produced are sent to warehouses. From warehouses it is documented, then again it is sent to sales and distribution for sales, and then it is into the market, and the finance department is going to collect the amount of profit which is generated from the market, and again it is being shipped back to the higher accounts, company accounts, from wherein the salaries, the machines, the machineries, training parts, acquiring other businesses, expanding the company, acquiring some spaces, and so on. For these companies, resources are used in the financial department. Now, what are the other softwares? As we know, that SAP is the topmost market sharers. It it had captured almost 80 to 90% of all the businesses which are transatlantic or transcontinental, trans-country, multinational. All the multinational companies are implemented with SAP ERP because of its versatility. Though it's a bit costly, not bit, it's quite costly. So it's not feasible for a startup or some mid-sized companies to acquire their services. Then other is PeopleSoft, comparatively cheaper than to what SAP offers. As far as my knowledge is concerned, maybe there is some of their modules might be at par with the SAP also. Then we have NetSuite. Then again we have Microsoft Dynamics 365. Now these are the ERP softwares using with which we can easily run any business, because nowadays the business establishments are seeking after the automated systems, softwares. Almost all the systems and the processes of the business are nowadays run on using the computer softwares. Now, coming to the part of what is SAP, SAP stands for System Administration and Product, and its history is we are going to see. Means in this, we are going to see the history, the technical and functional domains, its architecture, key modules, as for HANA, and its career opportunities. So, introduction part is consist of like SAP history. It is founded in Germany in 1972 by 5 ex-IBM employees. These employees has encountered problems wherein the industries, every industry is used to have a different package, software packages for different department. Like finance department is some other companies is handling their developments and softwares, production department, HR department. So all the different department was using some different companies software, because all those companies have their own expertise. So they gathered all the people and they founded a single entity wherein all the operations of a particular organizations can be implemented at one place. Now, this SAP consists of the architecture. It started with R1, R2, R3, EC6. Now it is running on S4HANA. Now, what is this R1, R2, R3? This is This is the layered structure, like the R1 that we are going to see. R1 is an application. Then, if it is only R2, it is uh, application and databases. Then R3, likewise, ECC6. ECC is ERP central component. I mean, it is more versatile than the pre-existing one, that is R1, R2, and R3 architecture. And now we are running on S4 HANA. So HANA is nothing but a short form for high performance analytical applications. Now, this is three-tier architecture, wherein the first architecture, as we discussed in the previous slide, R3 architecture consists of three-layered architecture. So, what are these three-layered architecture? It is a presentation layer. Presentation layer is nothing but like the front end of a computer system, like how software looks like, how the front page, whenever you put google.com, so for front page you will get front page, and from there you will get all the options, whether you want to go to Gmail, or you want to go to YouTube, you want to go to drives. So those so many services of the Google which you can use there. So how a presentation looks like at the front end for the user experiences. So it's also called as GUI or Fiori. In Fiori, you are going to design the front end for different clients, though SAP ABAP is also there. So in the application layer, it's just like a backend. All the logic programmings are being stored in this application layer. Then you have database layer. Now, if your database, earlier they used to have Oracle, then based on the client requirement, the databases can be attached or detached. But then slowly and gradually, they have the applications of HANA, their own cloud. It's a high performance analytical applications, wherein they have developed their own clouds. With the help of clouds, as we know, there is actually no limit of data. If you use a database, all the databases comes with certain limits, wherein the talk about starting for your own systems, you have 100 GB of data, or 1 TB of your hard disk, or maybe multiple TBs of hard disk. But a day will come when company is using these databases, then the database will get outrun. So you need to have a databases. If you have a very large size of an organizations, then the databases must be used on a cloud services that helps in faster processing and keeping the data also. So this is what look like the R3 architecture. That is, the front end is a presentation layer, then you have an application layer, then you have a database layer. In presentation layer, it provides graphical screens to the user, and from these graphical screens, you can customize from time to time. Then user enters the data on the screen, and the data, whatever it is entered, the user can see it. It's simply like filling up of some Google form, or filling up of your details for buying some things, and then you are getting it to it. Then this application layer consists of processed data using application logic, as we discussed earlier, that it is actually a backend kind of programming. Then you have communication with both the layers, like presentation layer and database layer, how the database must be keeping its data. Then read write of operations from databases so that it can be presented to a presentation layer. Then you have a database layer wherein the data is stored. Now, this data can be stored based on the local server or cloud if we are applying. Then we have domains, like for job and for learning, we have databases. So one is technical domain. In technical domain, you have ABAP. Now, in this ABAP, you have a coding part. That is the entire system of the SAP is developed using this ABAP programming. So it has a wide variety of application, and those ABAPer who start working on a particular technology inside ABAP also, there are so many things like BAPIs, BADIs, workflows, forms. Then you have so many different types of forms for almost all the functional module. Now, basis comes with those professionals who are very much interested in networking and installation, like especially it is an admin kind of job. and administration like putting in installations, then providing connectivity, looking after the internet, then providing authentications for the users. So basically it's an admin part. Then Fiori is a UI UX. Nowadays it's quite common, like what exactly this UI and UX is. Then coming to the technical domain, we have functional domain also. That this functional domain consists of various functional modules like FICO, which is specifically for the commerce or BCA background people. Then MM is for mechanical and other BSc students who are interested in working for manufacturing industries. If they get a good certifications on this, MM, they will also get good job. Starting range is somewhere around 20 to 25,000 rupees to a tier 2 or tier 3 cities, like you call it Nasik, Nagpur, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, and so on. Say for sales SD module, you must have MBA degree in marketing. Then HCM or HR, which we say, for this also many people work as a user end. But if you are working as a consultant or a techno functional, then techno functional, you are also an ABAPer and you also have a very sound knowledge of HR. Then you have SAP HANA, that is, it is an in-memory speed increases to almost 100 times and more, and it's a machine learning embedded system, so it's quite fast. Then SAP S4HANA is next gen ERP. It is some simplified data module, and it is cloud and on-premises. On-premises means their applications runs on the cloud platforms. So this much for now. As far as talking about the career in this, to my experience of my many of my friends and many of my students who are working into SAP as a technology is earning with 5 to 7 years, their earnings is beyond 70 lakhs, and with 8 to 10 years of experience, it ranges from 1.5 CR to almost 3.5 CR. And you may think it's an exaggerated thing, but this is not an exaggerated. You can go to any portals and you can check the salary structure over there. Thank you for now. If you have any doubt, just let me know. Please provide the comment for more content, and support this channel by subscribing and forwarding to your friends. Thank you so much.